Alright, well, things got messed up, so try it again. Let's see, so I have Ruby Sapphire. Now, these Game Boy Advance games, so these are third-party containers for them. And I don't know where I got these. These, I think they came with for pre-ordering. Limited edition coin things. Oh wow, March 13th. And I also have these E series cards. I believe there are also Black Star promos that are hollow and non-e-reader. And those are worth a lot more. Don't know where I got these from. I didn't attend any of the events, so I think these might have been in like a Nintendo Power Magazine or some other giveaway. But it was not for buying the games, I believe. Oh, I also forgot to show this earlier. Pokemon Crystal, some unknown decoder card. Don't know what the sweepstakes was. The Alph Ruins. And this is my sister's Pokemon Diamond version. Yep. And I don't know if this came with pre-order because this is for Pearl. This, I believe, was the pre-order card, Pokemon Diamond. Reservation card. Oh. I don't even know that. Maybe a gift card. I don't know. Interesting. Target has a lot of cards for like pre-order games, which is pretty cool. So just do a quick check again of all the games that I just showed earlier. Okay. And now I'm going to look through some of the cards I have, and found the original link cable, I believe, unless there's a third-party one. Game Boy Advance link cable. Oh, I didn't open. Oh, hey Merps. I didn't open my cards yet, but then I do a quick look through at the hollows. You probably like that, right? Can't base set hollows. Can you see that? So I'm just gonna look through some of these because I'll get idea what they could potentially go for the PWCC auctions the other day. Let's put these there. These are all the hollows from our family vintage set. Well, let's see, Japanese Southern Islands. There's no point in looking in that right now because English ones are worth a lot more somehow. Right. So I'll quickly move to my seat and let me pull up the Chrome. There's Chrome. Alright, there it is. For now. Alright, paused it. Go to sold. Pokemon. So let's see. Don't really care for the other languages. So what is it? It was a lot of German. French, Italian, Spanish. Wait, this isn't the PWCC ones. Okay, I just click on one of these. So there's other options. Sold. Oh, it should work now. What? Oh, because you need a keyword. Okay, let's see. Let me go through. Was there any gym stuff? Okay, gym challenge, gym heroes. Okay, 522. Okay, so gym challenge. I believe you were saying that's worth more than the heroes set. So there's that Arcanite that you said is pretty nice. That's showing nicely or not. Charizard is probably the best one. Blaine's Charizard. So not quite a millionaire, but hopefully the value of these cards are enough for future retirement plan. Rocks Ninetales. Oh, whoops. Erica's Venusaur. I don't know if Erica's Venusaur is one of the top ones, but it's a Venusaur, so it's probably good. All those scratches are probably. Let me just see. Is that better or no? Worse. It's probably a little better. Yeah, I saw PSA increase their bulk prices. Don't really remember what their other prices were, but I'm gonna have to do a lot of work in the next few months researching stuff. The Venusaur, it's pretty good, or nothing glaringly, but all the issues are the top loader is a bit scuffed. Oh, okay, so here's a second Erica's Venusaur. This first one was in a I guess a duplicate batch my dad had. This was the binder copy, and it's in a fresh top loader and sleeve that I put on. This probably was the original top loader my dad had, but I re-sleeved the inner penny sleeve. Giovanni's Gyarados, pretty nice, pretty nice. And one thing is I don't recall ever opening any challenge cards or gym heroes. Team Rocket might have been the last natural Pokemon set I opened packs for, or at least the English ones. Giovanni's Machamp. Oh, and this is also another duplicate one. Hmm. I don't know how the lamp. Let me try it again with the lamp. Readjust the lamp. So no glaring issues right away. Giovanni's Needle King, and this is another double. Number 7. So, quick look on my end. They look, for the most part, fine. So far, all these cards should be at least 8, 9. Now, Ditto is card 10 of 132, so I don't, or my dad never got Rocket's Mewtwo, Beedrill, Persian, or Giovanni's Persian in Gym Challenge. So those are ones I've been looking for, trying to get raw at least. These Dittos both look pretty good. This one has scratches, but I'm pretty sure that's the top loader. Saturn looks pretty good. This one has a bit of the edge is a bit not rounded as well, but it's okay. Still pretty good. This Tim Surge's Raichu color looks a bit washed to me. Like a bit pale. Looking at my camera, the webcam on the OBS, it doesn't look as this, but this yellow blotch right here, under the cheek and part of the arm, like I guess the back, looks a bit light, white area. So I don't know if that's how the art is. So I have to look at that. But it's pretty good. Back has a slight thing right near the corner. Yeah, well, I mean, like 8 or 9, like, is again, since I've never graded, I don't really have a basis, but 8 or 9. So far all these, any issue so far would only be centering or maybe a one nick or so. This one maybe has a slight white area there, but it's pretty good. Yeah, now that I look closer at these, or maybe it's just the lighting right now, but the yellow border, the yellow looks a bit different from what I remember. Misty's Gyarados, another double. Um, this is a really nice color, like Gyarados, both of them. So since I have two here, maybe compare more. So on the front, no noticeable issues. There's a bit specks, but I think that's like dust and like particles on the sleeve. Here there might be a bit of lightning on the corners of the bottom two here. Slightly here. Double Zapdos. Again, a slight corner issue, but so far the quality is nothing too concerning, like that if I were to buy these cards on eBay raw, I would be fine with. I wouldn't have any reservations. Sabrina's Alakazam, there is definitely a white speck there on the corner, maybe two. Can't really see, but still decent enough condition. And these hollow trainer cards look pretty nice. I didn't even know they were there. I think if they did the card art, yeah, the card art like areas is maybe about 2/3 of a Pokemon one. Giovanni, Sabrina. The Giovanni one, the green has really nice hollow sparkle. Sabrina is also with the. She was what? Saffron City, yeah. Koga's is interesting. Fuchsia City, that's like what? Like a pink purplish, but his color scheme is green and orangey, I guess. Alright, so that's Gym Challenge. Just wrap these back up. I realize this is taking a while, so Merps, is there any set you'd like to just look at? If not, I'll just go straight to base set. Because like aside from Gym Challenge, we have masters. I have a master set of everything. First edition, but except for base set, but let's see. Base set is mostly unlimited, but I think we have a few first edition actually, which is pretty nice. Check. Base set stuff. Thing came off. Right, I'll just go to base set. Set hollows. Yeah, I'll just go to basic because I realized I went through all of them. So, Alakazam, Shadowless, Alakazam. How does that look? Front, probably a bit bottom heavy. Yeah, definitely is bottom heavy. The back, pretty good. This corner is not cut cleanly, it's not rounded. You can see almost like an edge. Same thing there. Slight is whitening here, like a line, not a whole line, but it's like a bunch of separate white nicks that can look like an actual whitening line, but it's multiple. So it's not perfect, but it's still pretty good. Like from if you without further inspection, it's pretty good. Blastoise Unlimited. The hollow is actually pretty cool. Blue and some greenish in the back, green yellow in the background. This one, bottom right corner, is not rounded enough. There's like a slight thing there, like it was not cut properly on the sheet. Back, yeah, it's more pronounced here. And it's not rounded enough. Same thing with the top corners. Maybe slight whitening here. I can't really tell due to the lighting. Chansey, first edition Chansey. Now, all these base set hollows, we never opened first edition packs, so we probably just opened not unlimited, shadowless ones. And I guess my dad probably just bought most of the hollows at card shops. So yeah, this Chansey, oh damn, bunch of silvering on the top. Don't know if you could see it. Yeah, you could see it probably a little bit. A silvering speck and like a speck, and then like a jagged part to the top. That's unfortunate. Centering's pretty bad. Right and bottom are it's really bottom heavy, and the right is noticeably wider than the left. Yeah. Don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it shows up on camera. So yeah, there's at least two white areas there. There's a white there, some there. So this is definitely not a 10. I mean, I don't know if it's a 9, but I doubt it's a 9. But the centering is a little better in the back. I don't know. I don't know if actually if centering is uniform front and back. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah, damn. Centering's pretty bad. I can't tell the surface, but there might be scratches. Yep, there's definitely. Oh shit, there is. There's definitely a scratch that cuts into the foil, and there's regular looking looks like handling scratches. Damn. So this might be even lower. Unlimited Charizard. Centering looks okay. It's bottom heavy, but side to side is fine. The bottom corners are nice rounded. The top right is not nicely rounded, but it's not like a line. And the top left corner is a bit weird. It's a bit clunky rounded, if that makes sense. And there's some slight whitening at the corners. Maybe along this edge area there and there. But it's not 10, but still pretty decent. So 8 or 9, I guess. I don't know. The Fairy Unlimited. There's some silvering top. Don't know if it. So it doesn't show up on camera. So. Oh, for the. You're talking about the Charizard or the Chansey? Probably the Chansey, right? That set 5 to 7. Because the Charizard is definitely in better condition than this Chansey, which is unfortunate. Yeah, the Chansey. All right. So if you have numbers in mind, that at least gives me a gauge of what to compare to. So Clefairy, no noticeable hollow scratches, but yeah, as I mentioned, very slight silvering there, but you have to look really close. Very slight silvering there. Again, you have to look really close. It's not obvious unless you're looking really close. Like same thing with the bottom. And this one, yeah. And also there's some there. So 1, 2, a whole bunch area here and here on the bottom too. That's unfortunate. I didn't notice this earlier when I was sleeving all these up. Centering on the back. It is bottom heavy. Slightly more on this side, but barely. 1, 2 little white nicks, maybe one there. But not as bad as the Chansey. So far the Chansey is the worst condition card. First edition Gyarados. For some reason, the Gyarados looks weird. I remember having a bunch of bootleg ones back in the day, but the Gyarados color looks a bit funny. Hope it's not a bootleg. No, based on the font and text, it's not a bootleg, but the color just looks weird to me. Just, I don't know, it looks a bit funny. I don't know why. The the belly of Gyarados has like this yellow greenish look. Well, I don't remember if it was always like that. And his scales are turquoisey. I thought he's more blue, but so in terms of centering, it's slightly top heavy. Side to side is about even. It's not clean cut. I wouldn't call it silvering, but it doesn't look clean cut on the edge. In the back, corners are pretty fine. There is very slight whitening here, maybe there, but that might be dust. That no. Yeah, that's not whitening. It's definitely not a clean cut. Yeah, looking at that angle now. So let me drink some water. So right now, here is a 2 Hitmonlees. Now this one was in the spare binder, and as you can see, there's a 10, I believe, a $10 thing written. This was in that flea market sell binder I mentioned to you. So, so sometime around what, 2002 or 2003, maybe. My dad had like tell you at one local flea market or something, and I guess priced this at $10 at the time. So that's interesting tidbit in terms of the market, because I think he referred to like magazines like Pojo or whatever for prices. So just looking at this one right now, there's definitely silvering at the edges all the way up to maybe from the near the bottom corner up to there. Centering is definitely off. It's more to the right. Top and bottom appear to be about the same. The back, oh god. Yeah, that is a whole bunch of whitening. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it definitely shows up on the camera. So that is a problem. There's whitening in the corner, there, and there. Ooh, this is not a great condition card. Don't know how it compares to the Chansey. The Chansey is, you have to inspect further aside from the top silvering, but this one's not that. This is probably the worst back of all the cards I've looked at right now on stream. Yeah, like, oh, this is not. I would not buy a card in this condition on eBay. I'm not sure what this grade would be, or the max grade that top can be. But remember, again, this was the flea market binder. So here's the better, or supposedly this was our my dad's master set one-chan. Just looking at it, this setting is also pretty bad. Is probably a little worse. On the flea market one, it was wide on the right. This one's wider on the left. This is more bottom heavy. Yikes, more, yeah, definitely. And it looks, not even just that, it looks a bit crooked. Yeah, I can't, well, it's hard to see, but it looks a bit crooked. So not only is it off-centered, it looks like it was printed crooked, not parallel to the edges, which is another issue. Alright, so in terms of condition in the back, there is some whitening, but it's nowhere near, it's not noticeable on camera. Looking at OBS right now, it's not picking up, but there's slight, actually it's not whitening, it's probably not a clean cut. It's probably cut at an angle. But yeah, this card's much better condition. There's slight nick there, a bit fading. I wouldn't call it whitening per se, but maybe more fading there. So much the master set binder copy was much better condition than Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan has the worst back. Chansey has the worst front so far on Hollow. Shadowless Machamp, pretty good. I don't know if it was a first edition Machamp versus Shadowless Machamp because they all had first edition, but this is a Shadowless because of that. And looking at the copyright, the border Center is not great. Centering is not great at all. It is heavy on the right, slightly heavy on the top. Don't know if you can see, there is silvering issues along the side. It doesn't appear to pick up on camera on OBS, so it's probably not, it's bad. Well, not bad, but okay, it's kind of bad, but it's not super bad like the Hitmonchan and Chansey. Yikes, okay. That picks up on the bottom. It's, again, not as bad as the Hitmonchan, but this bottom is not great. And there's two marks here, nicks. This looks more to be from a poor cut than whitening. There's 3 white, like, speck areas, like when the knife cut. And actually, ooh, this side is also not great. It's unfortunate. Since this is shadowless, this was probably purchased at a card shop and not the one I got in the base starter deck. Alright. Magneton. Unlimited. Just quick glance. Centering is not great. Well, it's not perfect. It's not good because the right is noticeably fatter. Bottom is probably a little heavier. There is some slight silvering. Let's see if it appears on the camera. Does not. That might also have to do with the yellow background, in addition to border. There's a speck there. That's from the cardboard. So there's a nick there. It's not a clean cut, looking from a top angle view. Corner has whitening. Something there and there. Unfortunate. Thought the cards would have been in better condition, but I doubt it had to do with how my dad stored these cards so far, which is at least early, if that he didn't add to the damage. Okay, Unlimited Mewtwo. Oh, there's a thing there that's a thing in the penny sleeve. I'll get rid of that some other time. Centering. Well, the bottom and top are thicker than the side. I don't know if that's an issue, but left and right are appear to be equal. Top and bottom appear to be about equal. Oh man, there's another thing there. Okay, it just came off. It was on the top loader. Speck there. Some whitening there. Not too bad. This condition I still wouldn't mind if I'm paying for a vintage card. Not notice any hollow surface scratches. That's good. Unlimited Nidoking, so I guess that's probably all for the shadowless. Very slight silvering on the top, and there's a dot that appears to be a through the yellow. So silvering, that's a dot speck on the top. Doesn't appear on camera, so not super bad. Slightly more there. Slightly on the bottom as well, but again, does not appear on OBS camera, so it's again not too bad. Yep, the bottom left corner, right corner, slight whitening there. I probably wouldn't mind buying a card in this condition as well, so not too bad. Ninetales. I remember seeing a whole bunch of base Ninetales selling for under $100. They looked in pretty decent condition, and this was probably a couple months ago. It was already 2001. So, I believe that there's an actual mark in the border area. Um, it does. I'm not sure if it's silvering or like the actual like smudge of something. And there's even a much smaller dot near the top. There's a speck right near the illustration text on the border still, and very slight silvering on the edge. Back, ooh, there's a nick there. It's not whitening because I don't see it while looking straight down. I look at an angle, so it's probably not a clean level cut. It's unfortunate. But again, I probably wouldn't mind paying for this condition. Polygraph. It's a bit thicker on the left side. Top is also a bit top heavy. Corners are a bit clunky. They're rounded, but they just appear clunky. I don't know if that's due to centering. That's weird. Polygraph is not centered in the frame. I don't know if that's just art or yeah. There's more empty space on the right side. There's a speck there. That's probably a particle. Yeah, whitening there. Yeah, not too bad. You only see it at an angle. So this might actually be a poor cut that made it like shaved at an angle. Yeah. Still not too bad. I wouldn't mind paying for this condition. Oh, very slight silvering. Raichu. Damn. There's very bit of, again, more micro silvering. Well, a little more micro than a bunch of others. Centering. Maybe slightly more on the right. Top and bottom appear to be pretty good. Or symmetric. This corner is not rounded enough. There's a bit whitening as well. Yeah, these corners are not great. They're not rounded. They're more like the line and then the round tip. Okay, so now this Venusaur. I don't know if you could see that. $15. This was in the flea market binder. So let's see the condition of this. So yeah, there's a bunch of silvering on the bottom, top, and the left. Not on the right. Let's see if that appears in OBS. Not seem to, so it's not as bad as the Chansey Hitmonchan. The back, yeah, this is a bit not that great. Yeah, some of the whitening shows up on camera on the bottom. Again, it's nowhere near as bad as the Hitmonchan. For rare, yeah, there's whitening there. It's not as bad as Hitmonchan. So I definitely won't buy a modern card in this condition. Vintage base set card I probably would still. Again, it's nowhere near as bad as the Hitmonchan's back. So this is probably the rarest card we have in terms of the printing. First edition Venusaur. Centering is pretty damn good. Slightly top heavy. There's ever so slightly silvering on the top. Very slight. Very slight. Does not show up on camera. But still pretty good condition. The back is pretty good too. There's some whitening here, so I would not give this a 10, but back in the day, PSA probably would, but who knows. Uh, this would not get a 10 today's standards though. It's definitely whitening there. And yeah, a little bit shows up, so that's probably not so much whitening. It's probably just a cut, a poor cut there. So yeah, 15. And Zapdos, unlimited Zapdos. Bunch of silvering on the left. Oh, a thing here. Don't know what that. Yeah, there's a like a paper piece. Oh well. Yeah, some of the silver whitening on the back comes out too. So yeah, that was base set. So not as good as I had hoped. Well, I looked over this a little more, but not too bad. And from what I recall, the PWCC didn't really have that much bad or like sub 7 cards aside from like maybe what big names like a Charizard or something like that. So that makes me want to look at one more other set. Maybe I'll look at Team Rocket, because I remember telling you when I was looking at the Fossil and Jungle, I was very disappointed with a lot of the condition. It's Team Rocket. And I'm gonna have to fix all this tomorrow or later. Is this Team Rocket? Space set. This has an Alakazam. I think there was an Alakazam in Team Rocket. Southern Islands. Jungle. Base 2. No, this might be base 2. Let's see what this is. Just check something. Used a lot of tape for this one. Oh, this is Fossil. I don't want to look at Fossil. I remember there was a lot of silvering. It's just gonna make me upset. I'll look at that some other time. But I'm pretty sure we had a duplicate first edition Zapdos. Jungle. And this looks like Jungle. Yeah, Clefable on top. Don't want to look at that. That's gonna make me upset too, because Jungle also had some questionable quality. What's this? This is probably Team Rocket. Yep. Dark Alakazam. So again, this is a master set for first edition master set Team Rocket. Dark Alakazam. So centering. Yeah, so this is another one that appears to be crooked. I don't know if it shows on camera, but the bottom does not appear to be parallel. It's another crooked printing. Otherwise centering would be decent. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's a bit crooked. It's not whitening, but there's like this white thing, so it's probably a poor cut line. But very little whitening specks there. Maybe 3 or 4 spots there. little there, and this again just shows a white line, so that it's probably not a clean cut. Not too bad. Dark Arbuck. Is this the one with the error? Yeah, the 2300 Wizards copyright error. I believe that is uncorrected, so probably every single first edition Hollow 2 out of 82 has that error. The non-hollow rare does not have that error. I have a bunch of those. Very, very, very slight silvering or fraying at the side here. Damn, actually, now I look at this is another crooked print. Yeah, this is a crooked print. Distance from there and there to the border is different. This is a crooked print. That's unfortunate. I don't know how common crooked printed cards are. Not even the centering. It's not. It's crooked, not parallel. It's unfortunate. Slight whining there, slight there, and a bunch around the corner here. This corner looks a bit funny. It's not rounded enough, but it's, yeah, it's not perfect. One of the hitters, Dark Blastoise. Probably one of the best Blastoise, I think. So centering, slight top heavy there, probably. But otherwise from that, it's pretty good. Yeah, slight white there, and I don't know if it appears. There's a bit of a whitening fray, but might also, yeah. There's whitening there and also like a frayed whitening here, so it's probably not a clean cut. So that's unfortunate. It was pretty good from the cert, but it's still pretty good condition. Now, Dark Charizard. This is probably the main card of the set, right? Dark Charizard. Centering. Damn, this looks like another crooked print. Yeah, it looks like another crooked print to me. Yeah. Yeah. This looks like another slightly crooked print. It's not as noticeable as the other one, as the Arbuck or the other one. Yeah. Distance from from the left to the border is less than here. That's very unfortunate. Edges look fine unless there's something going on there. It's not silver and it's not a clean cut. Yeah. Slight whitening there. Slight whitening there. And something there. It looks like so it's either a speck or like a slight bump from the cardboard on the card above in the sheet, so it was not cut cleanly. Actually, no, that is a speck. Alright, so that's good. That is a speck in the top loader. And now I just moved it to the other side. Alright, so at least there's that. That's a speck that I have to get rid of some other time. So not too bad. Yeah. From what I remember when I was sleeving everything up, the Gym Heroes and Gym Challenge had the best like quality, cut and print quality. So Dark Dragonite. Leave this. No, there's a Dragonite and Fossil. So this was not Dragonite's first card. There might be hollow scratches, I don't know. Yeah, damn, there's some bunch of hollow scratches. That's unfortunate. In terms of centering. Damn, this is another crooked looking one. Yeah. Shit, man. Bit white speck there and there. Not clean looking cut since I see white but not whitening. The right side is cut nicely because I don't see that whitening, so is the left, but unfortunate. Dark Doug Trio. This has some pretty cool, or not cool, but nice art. Looks to be in the person's bedroom with a computer back in the day. I don't know. Oh, ooh, that has a good hollow shine. Not a huge swirl, but like a mid-sized swirl. Right around there. But yeah, I don't know if it appears on camera. Yeah, that's a desk with a computer on top. Or a monitor. Slightly bottom heavy. There's a bit of a speck there. I think that's a particle. There's a whitening there. Slight whitening there. A nick there. This corner is not rounded. Yeah, this one's not clean cut. But it's not too bad compared to a bunch of these others. Golbat. So, quick glance. Pretty good. If anything, maybe slightly bottom heavy. Actually, this Golbat has a pretty nice background. I don't know if it, yeah, it picks up on the camera. You could see like the cave, sort of like the tunnel cave thing. Yeah, there. Ugh, okay, so there's this weird thing here. Like when it goes up and when it should start to begin, it was like the corner started rounding too early. So that's a cut issue then. Slight, no, that's a spec, that, never mind. Yeah, on the back it's more noticeable that the centering is not that good. Or maybe due to the corners. Actually, looking at the back, it appears that this is another crooked printing. Didn't it okay, yeah, now I know. It's crooked. The right is closer to the bottom than the left. This is unfortunate. This is a printing issue then. It has slight cut issues, but damn. Dark Gyarados. Is this another crooked one? Because I'm sitting at an angle as well. Those are white specks. Slight. Slight whitening? No, it's probably cut. Yeah, it's not whitening. It's not cut cleanly. It's cut at an angle. There's slight whitening or a nick there. Front's pretty good though. There's a speck there. Actually, it's not cleanly cut because I see a bit of the side is like raised. So again, it was probably cut like this instead of that. That's unfortunate. So this was a bad cut quality. Maybe? Yeah, it's unfortunate. Again, yeah. Hypno. Don't know. It's definitely way too much border on the right. Slightly more on the top. Actually, looking at it now, this is probably another crooked one. Yeah, this is another crooked one. The hell, man? I didn't even know there was crooked prints. It's unfortunate. Condition-wise, though, very slight whitening. Not too bad, but this is another more of the print. Oh, yeah, I see fraying on the bottom. So this is another print and cut quality issue. Yeah, unfortunate. Still not too bad. Yeah, here too. It's not too bad. Dark Machamp. The coloring on the Machamp, it's pretty nice. Centering is not great. The left is thinner than the right. Top left has slight white, not cleanly cut since I can see white there. Not too bad, but again, it's not perfect. It's a bit of a raised area there, so again, it's not a clean cut on that side. So Magneton, the hollow art's pretty. I like it's even though it's simple, the silhouette of like a person or something is pretty cool, and the if you look at it, the Magneton looks like it's like slightly raised, not almost 3D. It like I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, it's pretty nice hollow. Hollow's pretty nice. In terms of centering, again, since this is an electric Pokemon, has a yellow backing color, so it's harder to notice the contrast. It's not cut cleanly, I could tell. Not silvering, but it's like fraying, so it's not cut clean. Whitening there. Whitening there. Very slight whitening there, maybe. Yeah, it's unfortunate. But again, not too bad. Dark Slowbro. So I don't know if it's part of the art or there is first time that I've shown so far during the stream. There might be some print line issues. And there might be some scratches. There might be 2 or 3 vertical print lines. It's unfortunate. Bottom is not clean, so that's again a cut issue. There's a nick, some very slight whitening there and there. Not yeah, in there. Again, you can see white, so it wasn't cut cleanly on the top. Dark Vileplume. Centering, pretty good. Maybe slightly more to the left. Don't know if that's noticeable, but it's not cut cleanly, so it looks like a slight thing's jutting out. 1, 2 nicks there. Not too bad, but this corner is a sharp part where it should be more rounded. Slight nick there. Yeah. But still, this Vileplume is probably in much better condition than more than half of these Team Rocket Hollows so far. Dark Wheezing, pretty sure the the theme decks were not first edition, but a Wheezing came in one of them. The spec there. It's in the top loader. This Hollow's not that good. Yeah, the Wheezing Hollow's not that good. Because if you look at the area, it's mostly Wheezing. Well, there's like not enough hollow space. So they could have made Wheezing smaller, but I don't know. That's disappointing. Yeah, the Weezing could have been smaller to allow for more hollow space. Nicked there, nicked there, nicked there, and it's not around a corner. It's unfortunate. Here comes Team Rocket. Again, I wish this was a smaller art area so the hollow could be more pronounced. Can't really see too much. Yeah, you can see the sparkle on the camera, but still not that much. Centering, more top, there's a speck there. There's like a whiteness there, so I don't think it's whitening, it's probably a cut, not a clean cut. Whitening there and there. Not too much, but yeah, again, it's not clean cut because you see white, but it's not whitening. Yeah, okay, so centering is much worse on the back, so I guess it's not, as I expected, a symmetric printing. Yeah, super skinny there. It's thicker on there. Yeah. Rocket sneak attack, so it's probably Cassidy from the anime. Again, this one has that like bulging like on the edge, so it wasn't cut. It was cut awkwardly, and the corner didn't start rounding enough, so it appears to be more clunky. And how do all these specs get in here? Yeah, no, that's a spec. White chip there and there. Corner is funny looking, yeah. Rainbow energy. This is a nice. Oh, there's a spec that's ruining the thing. Yeah, this one's I'm gonna take out because it's ruining the appearance right now and it's bothering me. Oh, you're heading to bed? Alright, so you know what? I'll probably do the card opening tomorrow because I am. So do the card opening tomorrow if you're around. Again, this was another issue I mentioned with Nuller. Seems that the art itself is not centered enough. Centering is fine, to be honest. But again, it has that issue where the border keeps going too much before the rounding should begin. This is not a round enough corner that has slight winding there. In Dark Raichu, I remember being disappointed because there is a very slight nick bend right there, slight winding there. Secret, the first secret card, I believe, in the entire card series. Right, so let's check something. So actually, I won't do the card opening now, but I will open at least one of the packages to make sure I did get all the 3 packs. Yeah, so I'll do that for at least one to have some peace of mind. So these were from GameStop. My online order of GameStop. The at party tin or pins. Later in Mr. Rhyme. 3 packs are showing in this one. Then this one only 2. And 2 for the bundle B as well. So to have some peace of mind, I'm just going to open the package, not the packs, the Mr. Rhyme one, to make sure I did in fact get 3 packs. And then I'll do the pack opening net stream. So here I could either open from the top, bottom, okay, so I slit the top. So I'm going to be really, really angry if there is not a 3rd pack. Damn, this Bonelby card. Okay, good. There is, in fact, a 3rd pack. It is another what? Something Pult? Yeah. So, I will look at those later. Bonelby pin. I'm actually gonna sleeve out this Bonelby promo. Holy shit. If you look at the hell? The borders are really thin. This card almost looks fake. But yeah, this is the first. Doesn't deserve a top loader, but I'm putting it anyway. So I will open these up next stream. Not quite 24 hours from now, but close enough. So I can do that. How the hell did it clamp? Okay. Right, so for those that did just check out the stream from when I went over some of the WotC stuff, thanks. I will maybe go through some more next stream, and then I will open this and my other 2 pins tomorrow, next time. That is it for now, so until then, if you want, you could subscribe. If not, that's fine.